I'm drowning, I'm drowning, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. Wrist so icy, wonder why she like me, bitch. I'm drowning in water. I just bought a Cuban, dipped it in the fountain. Everywhere that I go, it's a light show. I'm surrounded. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bitch. I'm drowning. I just bought a Cuban ring and dipped it in the fountain. Chain so heavy, I feel like I'm holding up a mountain. Everywhere that I go, it's a light show. I'm surrounded. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bitch. I'm drowning. I'm with all my niggas, I don't go nowhere without them. If they don't let us in, they might throw shots at the bouncer. Activist medicine, got it straight from off the doctors. I'm with RJ, but I call him Wayne cause he's a shotter. Pick up the ladder, put it in the gun, make the non-stretch. Niggas with attitude.
What up with your boys?
But we come straight out of high.
Is your boys ready to turn up?
Rich, I'm gonna make her panties wet when
Is your boys ready to go crazy? Today's a fucking Friday, y'all.
you see the way y'all flex. I'm gonna win a Grammy, move my family out the projects. We went from chillin' in the projects to making projects. We was trying to get to the top and they tried to stop us. I talk for myself, bitch, I don't need no fucking voucher. She looked at my wrist and she looked at 100,000. Wrist so icy, wonder why she like me, bitch. I'm drowning in water. I just bought a Cuban, dipped it in the fountain. Everywhere that I go,
Yo, I can't wait today I'm gonna be singing that song, though. I can't wait today I'm gonna be singing that song. How is your boys doing, yo? How is your boys doing? Today is a Friday. Big Friday in the house, yo. We always turn up, you guys know that?
Jason.
Today is a Friday, boys.
I feel good.
Time to turn up even more, right?
You know,
No, we don't miss, chat. Give me out. God damn. Why my hair like look like this? Yo, why my hair look like this, though? That is mental.
You know, I guess words don't even matter.
That is mental.
You know, we moving forward.
I went
When the judge came home, time passed, went back again. All the pain I felt inside myself, thought it would never end. I just thought I'd blame myself, can't even blame my friends. I was criticizing myself like you ain't never gonna win. Kentra, you gotta man up, get out all these keys. I'm like, Kentra, you gotta stand up, show time I see. I'm like, Deshaun, thinking you just hustling backwards, nigga, you that one. I just felt they said that you not good for anyone. Yo, yo, nigga, 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 hear me out. I can feel it in my soul. They say that they ain't gon' be here long. I see myself on top. I'm smoking strong, I keep this strong. I'm on the window. Thinking I'm trying to lay on down my soul. I stand, think up. When I say bro, on the phone, I ain't been the one with the journey now. So my girl know one night bust down. I ain't even been with my journey now. I've been wanting to do right since a touchdown. I've been watching the wire I'm close now. I ain't posting a picture, I moved on. I'm slinking the time of the shit now. Even though they let me tough long. Back into my normal home. Back inside my closet, put a video on. Daughter born, I had to listen while sitting on the phone. First I got her in my arms, I can't leave you alone. With all these thoughts inside my dome. Kentra, you gotta man up, you know. I'm like, Kentra, you gotta stand up. I'm like, Deshaun, thinking you just hustling backwards, nigga, you the one. I just felt they said that you're not good for anyone. Ah! Nigga, we are back, we are back, yo, we are back. So you guys might be wondering, like my voice is kind of so fucked up. You guys might be wondering what are we gonna do today? We gotta do reactions, and we also gonna talk about a big thing which is happening, yo. Andrew Tate versus Chase the More. It's happening 15 days, yo. 15 days from now, bro. Which means exactly 2 weeks. So yesterday, Andrew Tate and Chase the More, they had a face-off. And then they did a full press conference. And then they did some couple interviews, each one by side. That's what we gotta react to. After react to that, there's a video of Gaddafi which I wanna react to. I'm gonna react to that too. And I might say we call that a stream, right? That would be a really good reacting stream, right? I don't know, my voice is not, I'm not feeling my voice though. I'm not really feeling my fucking voice, nigga. Maybe speak Spanish is getting my work, right? Hasta no dormir marat, yeah. Check us out the song.
Llega al club con el combo.
when
rápido
I
la
be
vi
that
lejos.
low.
Se pintaba los labios y la copa como espejo. Se acercó poco a poco y yo queriendo que me baile. Luego me dijo, vamos que te enseño.
Sana bueno, aire, vino, fuimos una pessoa a la una.
Y con la nota rápida
Tirada
nos
tengo
llegó
las
las
tres.
3. Perreamos toda la
Noche no dormir para qué.
Ando rezando la Dios para repetir.
¡Tiro otra vez!
Empezamos a la 1 y con la nota rápida
Tirada
nos
tengo
llegó
las
las
3.
3. Perreamos toda la noche y no
Wanna meet
dormimos
my
qué.
Yo, what up, chat? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? So, chat, yesterday. Yo, what up? Yo, what up, chat? Yesterday, Andrew Tate and Chase Demore did a face-off. Let's see what's up with the face-off, y'all. My boy pull up in a Bugatti, yo. This is the world's most famous car. This Bugatti, you see it, you know the owner. You can never lie, you don't know, you can never lie, you don't know the owner, bro. You can't lie, you don't know the owner of this Bugatti.
Thank you, sir.
God damn. Oh shit, Andrew Tate got a convoy. If you see this piece, if you see this knight, that's like the threat symbol. What the fuck am I talking? Like, bro, oh my god, I'm not being myself, I'm not being my fucking self. Let me be myself, yo. Let me be myself. So Andrew Tate and Chase Demore, they did a face-off yesterday. Let's see what's up the face-off. We got the Bugatti. You can never lie to me. You don't know the owner of this car. That'll be an obvious totally cap. If he was alive in 2022, you know the owner of the car. Stop acting like he's like your dad and you don't know where he is and you don't know the owner. Nothing. What the fuck? I'm not being myself, bro. Let me be myself. Ah! Be myself. Fuck. So what should I do, y'all? Any tips and tricks to be myself, though? Any tips and tricks to be myself? Okay. Let's react to Andrew Tate versus Chase Demore face off, man. This happened yesterday, which means like this fight is literally 2 weeks from now. So I got one question. Who do you think is winning? Andrew Tate or Chase Demore face off? Let's run this shit up.
Thank you, sir.
See the Bugatti, man? The world's most famous car. God damn, we got Tate convoy. Yo, this that guy look? Yeah, this guy's he's an ex-UFC fighter. Oh, we also got Andrew Tate cameraman and Andrew Tate coach. Okay. Yeah. Where's Tristan? Yeah. Oh, we also got this guy in Egypt. Yeah, this guy also live in Tate's house though. Yeah, he used to fight with Tate back in the days, when Andrew Tate was still a kickboxer. This guy was a kickboxer with Andrew Tate, you know what I'm saying? So Andrew Tate kept like his soccer clothes. This was the coach who used to teach him, you know, who used to train him back when he was doing the kickboxing days. You know what I'm saying? The same coach. This guy, he fought Andrew Tate. One of his early fights. Let me see. Let me show you though. Andrew Tate versus Luke Barnett. Yeah. This guy ended up going to the UFC. Yes, they were fighting UFC. Yes, Andrew Tate won. Yeah, this one. They were all kids. You know what I'm saying? They were reacting to it. They were all kids at that time. But they kept close. They kept being close. They stay in touch. And yeah, they are friends right now. Like, they literally live in the same house. This guy pulled up on Andrew Tate podcast. A lot of time, that's when I first knew of the guy. Shout out to Tate for keeping his people close, though. That's really amazing. Like, even if you get big, you need to keep your people close. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them go, bro. That is the reason why, even me, when I blow up and I become like a big person, I'm going to keep my people close. I'm never throwing them in the dirt, ignoring them. Nah, I'm never doing that shit, bro. I'm never going Hollywood. Never doing it.
What's up, man?
Going better?
Nice to see you. Well done yesterday on the win.
Thank you. The boys did well. Proud of them.
Yeah. You guys might be wondering why I say what happened yesterday. So yesterday, that guy Nijit, I just showed you the black guy. And also there's another guy called Marcel, who was also the guy from Andrew Tate Hood. You know, from his childhood days, you know what I'm saying? They all had fights, basically also a guy called Rory. They all had 3 fights, and they all won. So that's why they thank them for yesterday, for sure. God damn, got the Bugatti. Oh my God, my boy coming out like he's 007, my nigga. The boy is moving like he's James Bond. The third James Bond. Damn. Nah. Just there with the suit, this shit screams nothing but aura. Nah, this screams nothing but aura, Chad. Look, Tate. Damn. Tate pull up too. God damn.
We get security right here. Wade is right here. Wade, nice to meet you. He's just going to invite us.
Nah, this is aura though. Okay.
Get some pictures, a little bit of filming.
Just face off, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Just videos.
Yeah, so we'll bring it in. It was just for a second.
Okay, you gotta miss fist boxing.
Andrew, this is safe as always helping. Very pleasure.
Good to meet you, bro. Good to meet you. This is Ferrari. So.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Chad, what do you guys got winning? Andrew Tate or Chester Moore?
Bro, it's probably, it's probably better than this in some ways. This is good in a straight line, that's it.
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay, if everyone wants to step back, we're going to keep the shadows off the car.
Hey, what?
Right back.
Oh, I thought you were bad boy. Safety though. Yes, but talk to you. I thought my
Wait, with this black guy, with this black tall guy, man. I don't know. It's the first time seeing him.
So you'll tell us when to turn, when to do, whatever. Yeah, go.
I feel like I know you from somewhere.
Okay. Dress for war, yeah? See, it is mafia suit.
Well done on the wins yesterday, Andrew, your team.
Yeah, thank you.
Pretty good.
Yeah, they did amazing.
Why Andrew Tate put on this kind of chains, bro? This looks ass, bro. If you put in a suit, you don't need to put a chains. Like the chain culture, the chain drip, I genuinely don't fuck with that, bro. Yes, I'm black, but I don't like the idea of wearing chains everywhere, bro. How on God's green earth you gotta put 2 chains in a suit, bro? This is gonna ruin your whole shit, bro. Like, please, Tate. I don't know what you're trying to demonstrate, but please don't put a chain on the suit, bro. God damn. I didn't put on a tie. Look, Tristan. Tristan already dripped out. Tristan already still on the show, bro. We got Chase.
I'm Wade, when you ready?
I ain't gonna lie though, why does she look like?
Alright, Joe.
Why you look like a movie scene though?
Face off for me.
Okay. Okay. God damn! The boy, bro, yo. The boy casually stealing the aura from the bag, bro. The nigga stealing the show, bro. Like, he didn't even want to face it off. But look those eyes, though. Look Andrew Tate's eyes. Look this guy's eyes, yo. The craziest part is that this guy is taller than Andrew Tate. Okay. All I can say is that Andrew Tate did the biggest, riskiest aura gamble in this century, bro. Like, I sort of got, okay, in the century now. This decade. Like, Andrew Tate, he was good. He was an influencer. He was booming that, this and that. If he manages to lose this fight right here, his whole credibility would die, like, right there on spot, bro. Because you guys know, he used to say that he's not gonna endorse any crypto. He ended up endorsing some crypto. He used to say that he's not gonna get involved with gambling. Now he gotta duo.com/state. You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make is this one. Andrew Tate did the biggest aura gamble, bro. He didn't have to do this fight. The guy's taller than him. He's bigger than him, he's younger than him. He's been fighting professionally more than Andrew Tate been fighting for the past 5 years. Andrew Tate's older, you know what I'm saying? Andrew Tate tore his bicep. Like, this is one of the riskiest origami, bro. So Andrew Tate, I really wish him the best. I wish him nothing but the best. And I hope he wins though, because if he loses, after all the contradictions he made to himself, if he loses this fight, even KSI, he can't fight him now. KSI gonna be like, no, the guy couldn't even defeat, just chase the board. How are we gonna fight KSI? You know what I'm saying? So, yo, Andrew Tate better win this fight. But once he wins it, that might be the Tate Prime 2.0, bro. 2.0? I may say it might be like 3.0, because his first prime was 2021. You know, in a community, he first of all became big in a community. 2022 became big worldwide. 2023, when he was facing the jailing, the this and that, bro, he even did a stream which had over like 300k people, man. He was mental. 300k. His first stream after coming from jail. He had over like 300k people, man. So this game might be his biggest origami, y'all. He better win it, bro. He better win it, or his internet career is gonna end right there, bro. Because Andrew Tate get knocked out, the clips which gonna be on TikTok and Twitter and everywhere, they're gonna be crazy, bro. They're gonna be crazy. The Instagram, the influencers, everybody who hate him, the people like Hassan, the people like everybody who hate him, they're gonna be showing the clips of Andrew Tate getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So Andrew Tate must win this for his fans and also for his haters, bro. For sure. God damn. Why this looks gay, though? Is there another man in the face?
A bit longer, lads.
Did I be face off, though?
Step back. Pull back, everyone. Just as the boys turn
step
to
back,
face me.
step back, okay.
This side with.
Like, Andrew Tate, you need to show class, bro. You're not gonna dress like this clown. There's no way gonna put all these chains. And Andrew Tate on the suit, they're gonna put on the chains too, bro. Chill out, Tate. That's the only advice I can give him. Don't wear the chains, bro. Come on. And like, this fight is gonna be really dope. This fight will be something else. Facts.
Fantastic. Oh, are you clean? Yep. Oh, are you happy enough?
Yep, right.
Thank you.
Next spot, yeah. Next location? Yes, back at the hotel now.
You go to the next location?
Yep, you got it all, yeah?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Do a couple of things that you in your car.
Sure.
That's right. Just need to.
Okay, okay.
What was that?
Ollie, when are we doing interview?
You gotta take a picture of them next to the Bugatti. Yeah, I swear to God, bro. Bugatti needs to give Andrew Tate a lot of money, bro. The way he made their brand popular, like, a lot of millions of views they got up of Andrew Tate saying, yo, what color is your Bugatti? Like, that amount of views, that amount of attention, that amount of, you know, publicity, that should be paid in hundreds of millions of dollars, bro. They should literally pay Tate, bro. Or make him their brand ambassador, though. He'll make that shit go crazy, though. Obviously, you know, they don't really want that much enough because people really love the Bugattis. Because rich people already gonna buy the Bugattis whether Andrew Tate endorses them or not. But for the brand to go crazier, if Andrew Tate made them their brand ambassador, that would be really insane. The same way Andrew Tate met like, who's that guy? Andrew Tate met the Pagani CEO, bro. He met the Pagani CEO. Because Andrew Tate right now, he got 3 Paganis. You know what I'm saying? It would be really good for Andrew Tate to meet the Bugatti CEO, do this and that, you know what I'm saying? Go crazy. That would be really super dope.
Standing on the far side of me? Yeah, thanks, buddy. There's one more for anything, that's you.
I ain't gonna lie, Tristan looks like they want to get him for
Can you
fight.
get everyone over this side, please? Security's fine to stay. This side, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side.
Shadows are clear, that's
Okay, Tristan chasing me out of the face. Yeah, Tristan was stealing the show, bro. Tristan was stealing the show. It's Andrew Tate's show. It's Andrew Tate's fight. I don't know why Tristan was always aura farming, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to steal the publicity and trying to steal the attention. And he was actually good at doing that because he was dressed nice, nice beard, nice hair. Everything was nice. You know what I'm saying? Plus, we know it's Andrew Tate's brother, so obviously he's gonna fucking steal the show. Duh. Duh. Duh.
Amir, can I ask you a couple of questions? How you feeling?
Always good,
First
brother.
presser today?
Yeah, it's good. It's
Yeah,
finally
this is
good.
Emil, bro. From the kickboxing days, though. Darby Tate, bro. He didn't choose this what class coaches, what the best of the best. He chose the kickboxing coach from the years, man. From the years, from the grind. You know what I'm saying? From the dust, from the trash. He's the one he chose. He's been with this guy for years. And till this day, bro, he's still with the guy, bro. Even at the peak of his fame, he was still with the guy. So shout out to Tate for doing that, bro. That's really respectable.
I think close up to date. They trained hard. Good luck to both of them. Obviously, everyone's going to come to win. I'm voting for my team. They're voting for their team. So yeah, the best man will
What can
win.
you expect from the press conference today?
Cool, calm, and collective, isn't it? They're both professionals, and keep it that way. That's it, really. Say what you want, and then we'll talk in the ring.
Yes,
You don't think
sir.
it'll kick off for the presser
Say
today?
what you want, we're talking in the ring.
You think it'll be more of a calm?
Maybe others. Andrew's, as you can see, very calm, very strong. He's ready. Look, if he kicks off, it won't be good for anyone. I don't think in Dubai something like this is needed, is it?
No, certainly not in Dubai.
No.
And you had some good wins yesterday from your team.
Yes, thank you. I'm proud of both of them. Myself first time ever.
So it's
Did
Rory,
really
Rory
well.
and Marcel getting the wins.
Yeah, and then Rory won by stoppage. So yeah, good luck to them.
Rory looked rather good.
Yeah, Rory was literally on a mission. He was still amped after in the interview. He said, Rory, don't. Yeah, he was looking at the. What is his name? The cameraman like this. Look, he's gonna fight the cameraman. It was so funny actually.
Yeah.
Bless him.
You kind of snap him out of it, you know.
Yeah, he was okay. As soon as we said, calm down, he was okay. Look, it's adrenaline, isn't it? We're all different human beings, and sometimes we let it out, sometimes we don't. So it's all good.
And what's the news on Tristan? Tristan's saying he's going to fight in 2025. It's December. It's only a month left.
Then you get what he said. Then you should get it.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm leaving now.
Obviously, not fighting.
Thanks, Amir.
Thank you, brother.
That's a good idea. Yeah, brother. Hey, come and do something.
Oh my, everything's all about the clicks now. God damn, bro. People will say, oh, Andrew Tate, Bugatti's not even on his name, bro. Andrew Tate, Bugatti's not on his name. I seen that guy called John Anthony's talking about it, bro. Glad that nigga got banned on YouTube, bro. So the point I'm trying to make, he was saying, oh, bro, they tried to seize the car, he was now on his name, bro. Andrew Tate is a fraud, bro. He can't even afford the Bugatti, bro. Andrew Tate is poor, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Where is John Anthony talking about, chat? He's now on Rumble, yo. He's now on Andrew Tate's platform. After talking shit about Andrew Tate on YouTube for years, bro. Like, his channel got deleted. But if you went to see from 2022 all the way to 2025, like every week, consistently, the guy was uploading a video talking about Andrew Tate. Every single week. Every single week. There's one time which you stopped like for like 1 month. There's a time you stopped for like 1 month when Andrew Tate was throwing this defamation case on everybody. You know what I'm saying? The guy stopped talking about Andrew Tate. And when he didn't catch a defamation case, he kept going. Then his YouTube, pow! He got banned, bro. He didn't see that coming, bro. He was shadow banned. He thought it was funny doing the paid ads. And he got fucked up, man. It's crazy. Now the niggas on Rumble, where he's allowed to curse, where he's allowed to say whatever, he can't say anything about Tate. And the craziest part, I tried to watch his videos, and his videos got nothing but pure dog shit. There's nothing, bro. There's no value. There's no information. Just talking straight up dumb nonsense, bro. It is crazy. It's insane. Andrew Tate about to light up. He's gone, man. Damn. It's Ferrari next. What is Where's Chase Demore? Where's Chase?
I'm showing up in a 2004 Honda Civic. I can't do.
This nigga didn't say anything during the face-off. Now after they left, he's now yapping. Oh, bro, I'm showing up in a Honda Civic. That's the one you can afford, dumbass. Can't afford a Bugatti, bro. $6 million car. That, bro, not everybody can afford that. My Honda Civic? What the fuck you mean? Honda Civic? Fuck the Honda, nigga. Who drives that?
That, but I can fight. I can punch really hard. I can't wait to drive one of those off.
Watching the face-off, Chase?
December 20th, I saw everything I need to see. I'm gonna starch that man. I saw the fear in his eyes. His pupils got dilated. His brain is saying, oh, I'm in trouble. Oh man, he's going to sleep in a dream. He's gonna wake up in a nightmare. I'm gonna hit that man so fast, he's gonna think he's surrounded. Job done.
Chase, your list. Thank you.
Okay, go into your van, my G. Go into your van. The Bugatti is not the one which fights, though. The fact you go in a Bugatti doesn't mean you can fight. And the fact that you pull up in a Honda Civic doesn't mean you can fight. You can be a guy from the Bugatti who can fight. Let's make that clear, first of all. Yeah, this is interstate convoy. These cars with the logo Night, this car with the logo of a night, those are interstate people.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
How you feeling about the fight, Gary? Looking forward to it?
Yeah, can't wait, can't wait. He's more than ready.
Standing here in front of the Ferrari.
Yeah, he's more than ready. Yeah, can't wait now. It's not long to go. Last couple of weeks out here, just acclimatising to the weather, and then, yeah, we're good to go.
What's the biggest change you've seen in Tate?
None really. To be honest, we're not really focused on Tate because it's been so long since he's fought. He's not really fought a credible opponent since 2015. So, I mean, we're more focused on Chase and just improving what he has.
Chase to do a reality TV show.
Yep.
Were you happy with that as his coach?
Yeah, I love it. Listen, he can do what he wants when he wants. As long as we get in there and keep getting the wins, that's all that matters.
Facts.
What's the biggest improvement you've seen in Chase? His strength, his speed, his timing?
His mentality, to be honest with you, his mentality. Like there's a lot of things going on in this fight we can't talk about, but I mean his mentality towards it all is unbelievable.
Are you happy about him fighting at 200 pounds?
Yeah, listen, it is what it is. You have to take the opportunities and you can get them. But he's already at weight now, so we're chilling. We've done it professionally, done it good, so he's got more than plenty of time to adjust.
Okay.
What's the biggest challenge of being what's the biggest challenge of being Chase Demore's coach?
Just stopping him kicking off every event, trying to flip a table, a chair.
Wait, this Chase Demore coach? God damn, you even see the coaches are two different people. Andrew Tate coach fought in a war, and he got shot 5 times. He still managed to come out alive, bro. And started a local gym in England. He made Andrew Tate and other kids. He trained them kickboxing. He became a world champion 4 fucking times. 4 different fucking weights, nigga. Those are really 2 different coaches, bro. This guy literally grew up from a middle class family. His dad was a lawyer, his mom was a doctor. And yeah, teaching about fighting is mental. That is genuinely mental, y'all.
Opponent, something.
That is mental.
So he's got to do a face-off now in front of the Ferrari in the desert here.
Yeah.
The Bugattis, the Lamborghinis, and then a face-off later at the presser.
Yeah.
You a little bit nervous for all this media he's got to do?
No, it'll be fine. There's enough security and stuff here to keep him in check, and then we've got training late tonight. He's not fighting till like early hours pretty much, so he's got plenty of time. We're going to train late this evening, so it'll be all good.
What happened yesterday in the boxing gym? You guys got kicked out.
I don't really know the ins and outs of it. I mean, Misfits had obviously told us to come down there to do a media workout. We got there, started warming up. Tristan turned up. We weren't happy we was there. Chase got into a bit of back and forth and said, "Oh, you know, how about you throw me out of the gym?" Then it got confrontational. Gym owners come up, and then in the end we left it amicable. We just left and went train somewhere else. It wasn't a big deal, to be honest with you. But the main problem for us was just being brought there. It was a 40-minute drive for nothing.
Why do you think Tate's team kicked you out?
I'm not really sure. Maybe they're a bit nervous because, from my point of view, there should be no issue. They're not training. They don't train until early hours of the morning either. So there was no one in the gym, just us. So I can't see what the problem is, but obviously they just didn't want us there.
There's so many flies around her.
Yeah, it's too many midgets all over the place. I've been bitten about 10 times.
Where would a win take Chase Demore, beating Andrew Tate, one of the biggest names of the sport?
We want bigger names. We want Eddie Hall, Brock Lesnar, John Jones, even Usyk if he retires.
Brock Lesnar's a big name?
Yeah, Brock Lesnar's a big name, but listen, they're there to be beaten.
No second.
No 1 second.
You guys standing on by like this.
No seconds. This is the clip we showed before it.
Okay, listen. Give me 0.5 of a second. Let me get at least no. Can I like?
Yeah, this is gonna be a really hard. This is gonna be a really hard fight for Tate because you know if you see like Andrew Tate opponents, he used to fight back in the days. He would most of the time be taller than them. So he'll do like the lean back strategy. He would hit and then lean back, hit, lean back, hit, lean back. So that happens, and that only works when you're fighting somebody who's smaller than you. By this time, Andrew Tate is gonna be fighting someone who's taller than him, bro. So I'm kind of getting worried. I'm kind of getting nervous. Like, what if Andrew Tate trying to go back, and when he comes back, the tall motherfucker seen him, and he lands something on his chin? Like how is that gonna work? You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait.
Nope. Just to flinch.
Don't
I'm
breathe.
Don't breathe. You guys act like I've caused problems in the past, all right? I'm always the most tranquil one.
Every show. Every show.
Whether I'm on it or off of it. Okay, well, that wasn't my fault. He slapped me. That was in January. He had that one coming.
Tables going up.
That was a good
Okay,
shot,
that was a great shot.
Okay, looks like we're done with the face-off, y'all. Looks like we're done with the face-off. Yeah, it looks like we're done with the face-off. Let's wait for the fight. I just can't wait. I just can't wait for every this big thing to happen. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be a really entertaining fight. I know it's gonna make a lot of money for the people, and I can't wait to react to it. Why now? I can't wait to react to it, though. So for you guys who don't know, the fight is gonna be like streamed on rumble.com because you know on YouTube Andrew Tate is banned and on DAZ and Andrew Tate is banned too. So it's gonna be Rumble where Andrew Tate owns like a little percentage of it. I think he got a deal or some shit like that. But I just can't wait, bro. I just can't wait for the fight. I know most of you guys can't wait too, bro, either.
With the bottle.
So right now, let's go for the Andrew Tate, just the more full press conference, man. Are you boys ready? Yo. Okay, let me drop this nigga like, yo. Let me try this nigga like, yeah, right. He deserves it. My boy went through the desert for 3K likes. Nah, he needs more. He deserves more. Andrew Tate versus Chase, the more full press conference. Let's run this shit out, man.
Folks, just like it's a star-studded entrance.
Nigga put up on the fucking yacht? Nah.
Andrew Tate.
Nah, look at this nigga. Yeah, look at this nigga. Nigga put up on the yacht. That is mental.
In this main event between Chase,
he got a whole gang. He got Tristan right there. He got Luke Bernard, the UFC fighter. He got his coach. He got his cameraman. He got Ninjit. He's his comrade. His friend from the kickboxing days. God damn, my boy put up on the yacht. That is mental. I thought he was gonna pull up in a Bugatti. But he put up in a Bugatti when he was doing a face-off. Right now, my boy pull up on the yacht. That is crazy, chat. This is insane.
Andrew Tate, but folks, we have a ton of great fights on this card, including the Misfits middleweight title. It's up for grabs between Tony Ferguson and a man that's in the crowd right now. Folks, give it up for Warren the Mechanic Spencer.
God damn. When he got out of the yacht, I think he looked like, when he got out of the yacht, he looked like the bottom G. When he was about to do the bully dancing we used to do back in the days. I swear to God. Swear to God. Look right here. Bottom G. Swear to God. It's not funny though.
So many great fights. We have Dean the Great taking on Armando Vargas.
My boy excited, bro. He looks like he about to get in the ring.
Crowd as well. He'll be taking on Nick LMAO.
Everybody look. Everybody came to watch. Like, what's up? Who's coming?
Jam-packed, in fact. And I think this press conference is going to be the same. And Champ,
look at the cameras, though.
Fight night.
God
Where you're racing
damn.
in the ring. You have some experience with overcoming controversy.
Don't tell me this song. Who's playing the song, though? Who's playing the fucking song?
What are you feeling right now? Is this
the Andrew Tate theme song? If you lied to me, you don't know the song. I don't know. You can never lie to me, you don't know the song. Tourne dans le vide.
Man, I'm just like, can we get the show on the road, man? This guy's sucking it up, living in the moment.
Nice one.
Got much of these left.
Look this aura, man.
Asking the glory while I can because the whole world.
Look this aura, man.
Oh, hey, by the way, you can take
look this fucking aura, man.
What do you think of the fit?
Man, Zara must be treating that guy nice. Where'd he get that chain? Goodwill?
You showed up kind of icy yourself.
Chat, look the aura.
Listen, I can't let him show up with more chains than me. They said this is the Chase show. This is Chase Fits. It always has been and always will be. Welcome to the party, Andrew.
This guy was already doing an interview, though. This guy was already doing a press conference, but nobody cared about him until Entry came and they stopped playing his theme song. And this guy was still talking about nonsense, though. That is mental.
Welcome to the party, indeed, folks. Give it up for the top G.
Let's go! The big.
Thanks for showing up.
Whoa! He threw the prime bottle? Like, what the fuck? Nah, there's no way Andrew Tate threw the prime bottle, bro. Look.
Welcome to the party, Andrew.
Welcome
There
to
is
the
no
party,
way.
indeed, folks. Give it up for the top G. Andrew Tate.
Thanks for showing up.
What have I missed?
Not much. Top G, we were just...
Wait, so Andrew Tate came out late?
Not much. What Chase was talking. Everyone gives a fuck about what Chase says. What do you mean not much?
Yeah, the room gets real quiet when I walk in here, buddy.
Yeah, everyone super cares when you talk. Everyone knows exactly.
Hey, we all know why you people care when you talk. I just can't say it out loud.
Well, Top G, I saw you come in on the boat. You had to flex on the champ one time. Talk to me about that interest.
Genuinely had errands to run, and Dubai traffic can be a nightmare. So I thought if I take the boat, it'll be a little bit quicker. I'd hate to leave him waiting even longer. Of course he'd wait. I mean, of course he'd sit here for fucking hours. But I'm nice.
Nice indeed, Chase. He's flexing on you, man. He's talking about making you wait and that you would wait, that he's the A side and really the only side of this fight. What do you got to say
That is true.
to Andrew Tate? Making this show about you, not him.
Listen, buddy, you want to have your name on the poster first, that's fine. You want to walk second, that's fine. Buddy, I'll show up to the ring tonight and camp out there until you show up. I'm going to start you the fuck out, man.
Chase, genuinely, I'm your boss now, and we put a lot of effort into this. We put a lot of money into this whole press conference. We got a lot of people here. We need things we can clip. We need it to go viral.
Okay.
We have to sell this fight. That was shit. So can you please do it again and be like scary so we can use it? That was rubbish.
Okay, first of all,
Please say it again. Threaten me, blah, 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 but say it in a way that people believe.
Buddy, listen, I ain't got nobody's boss. Nobody orders the champ to do anything. I chin people for a living, all right?
So you're gonna threaten me or not?
It's not a threat, Andrew. It's a promise.
Ooh, a promise. Well, can you promise me in a convincing way so we can make some fucking money, please?
Well, my promise to you is when you get into the ring and your Bugattis and your yachts aren't
There's no way he's eating there's no way he's eating the mandolin when this guy is talking shit. That is mental. There's no way he's eating the... How do we call it? How do we call this, though? I don't remember. There's no way Andrew Tate is eating fruits during the press conference. That is mental.
Well, my promise to you is when you get into the ring and your Bugattis and your yachts aren't in there fighting for you and it's your fist talking, that's the...
Since when does the Bugatti fight, chat?
Promise I'm going to keep to you. It's not a threat. It's a guarantee.
Bugattis and yachts don't fight, dumbass.
Oh, I know, but according to your Twitter followers...
Clearly you don't know because you don't have any.
Sure. I have a huge Hot Wheels.
Oh my god! You think you're trying to explain myself that, but goddamn, bro, you just can't come back from that, bro. You can clearly see the guy didn't have any words. He got lost for words. Look.
Bugattis and yachts don't fight, dumbass.
Oh, I know, but according to your Twitter followers...
Clearly you don't know because you don't have any.
I'm sure. I have a huge Hot Wheels set. I have a lot.
He literally can't speak.
Happening.
I'm sure. I have a huge Hot Wheels set. I play with them all the time, buddy.
Andrew, talk to me about the fruit of choice here. Keeping yourself hydrated, getting the electrolytes in.
Tangerine, want one?
Sure.
I got you.
Jesus Christ, this guy's eating tangerines.
Champ, you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I unfortunately cannot eat tangerines because Mr. Tate is so scared of me that he put a 40-pound weight clause in there, so I have to be drinking water in empty water bottles.
Wait.
He even threw the prime bottle down.
Is there a weight limit at a boxing match?
For a heavyweight title
Is there a weight limit on a boxing match?
For a heavyweight title defense, there should not be.
Did you sign the contract?
You signed the contract, sir. I didn't negotiate anything. It was, Andrew insists this, Andrew wants that. I wanted 10 rounds in an open weight limit. You wanted a weight clause in 6, buddy. We ain't the same.
Are you upset that there's a weight limit on a boxing match?
Buddy, I'm going to come in 130 kgs of whooping your ass.
I think you should have a tangerine. You want, give him half the tangerine.
I was going to say,
he seems upset. Give him half the tangerine. Come on, give it to him.
You gotta throw it.
That's what I think of that tangerine.
You try and be nice. You try and be a nice guy. You give a nobody a shot. No one even gives a fuck who this guy is.
Your
you give him a
ex-girlfriend,
chance.
Bree Stern,
You
does.
finally pay
She
him
DMs
some
me
money.
every day.
You finally pay him some money. And then you give him a tangerine and he throws it away. What's
Better
wrong with
looking than you, younger than you, stronger than you, faster than you, more charisma than you. You are essentially giving me the keys to your empire, and I can't wait. I can't wait to run the real world.
What's wrong with this new generation? You know? And they're so rude. They talk over you. You try and be the nice guy, and they're just talking over you and being horrible. I have another tangerine. Would you eat it if I give you another one?
I'm okay. I don't like tangerines.
Are you sure?
Thanks, buddy.
Champ, it was pretty good. Andrew, you talk about the disrespect coming from this side. We just sat back there and there was a conversation between you two and it got real quick. And I saw a switch in your mentality. You called him disrespectful and it felt like it was personal at that point to you. Talk to me about what this fight now means versus what it meant when you signed.
Okay.
Well, it means the same thing. A boxing match is a boxing match.
Wait. Is microphone sounding good though? Don't tell me I was streaming the whole time and my mic was sounding ass. That'll be another lesson though. Test. W.
Right? So I'm here to take it seriously. It's not influencer boxing, it's boxing. I've trained 100%. I'm ready to get in there. I'm very excited to get it done. If he wants to disrespect me up until the day he gets punched in the face, it's up to him. I don't care. It doesn't change anything.
Chase, you essentially said you were going to knock him out. It was going to be easy work. That he's smaller than a lot of the guys you've ever fought. That it might be the easiest fight you have.
I'm taller than Chase.
No shot. I'll take my socks off. Right
I'm
now.
taller than Chase.
No shot, buddy. You probably.
Why would I fight someone taller than me? But it doesn't even make sense.
Listen to me. Whatever clauses that you wanted to get you in the ring, I'll let you have whatever you want. I just want to beat the hell out of you for the millions of people watching at home. And thank you for the opportunity. I'm not being disrespectful. Thank you so much for the opportunity for me to show why people should not listen to you and take on such tough tasks.
Wait, is Chase taller than me?
Oh,
fuck, is Chase taller than me? Are you telling me I've come back out of retirement to do this boxing match and he's taller than me and I didn't even...
When was your last fight?
All my sparring is 5'8". I didn't even think about this. Fucks.
You were getting beat up by
prepared for the fact he's taller than me.
Spencer.
I can't believe he just warned me that he's taller than me. I didn't know.
A couple inches.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even know. Oops.
Chase, you said he's only sparring small guys. Guys that you've seen him in camp with. He's a lot of footage out from Andrew's camp. He's not hiding much, but why do you think that that's the game plan from them?
The thing is Andrew thinks he's so smart, but the guy, like, even before I was fighting him, I used to dissect everything this man says. He's not fooling anybody. He's posting what the world wants to see. And I know he's probably got better adversaries in there, but I also do know that he's in there with a bunch of yes men that are going to get him absolutely obliterated. You are going to get packed in by a 110 kilo heavyweight when you couldn't even win fights at 4 and 3 at light heavy.
That was better. We might be able to clip that, Chase. You're getting better. Slowly little by little.
It's so cringe that the 40-year-old man is talking about clips.
If you would have got the energy from
so you say to pretend like Chase is like a promotion for the fight. Like he's not treating him like an opponent. He's not treating him like somebody who gonna give him a challenge, but someone who gonna sell the fight, who gonna say the nice words. He's literally getting treated like a background character, you know what I'm saying? Who gonna say the right words? You treat him like an actor.
And
Chinese can't speak though.
I'm sure we'd almost be there by now.
What generation are you? Did you just discover social media, 5-10 years ago?
We're here to sell the fight. We need you to be convincing, Chase.
Your decade was writing letters and sending postcards, buddy. My decade is shit talking on the Call of Duty lobbies. We're not the same.
Andrew, there seems to be a lot of assumptions coming from Chase's side about who you're sparring, about how you're preparing, about what you're ready for, your size, how he's bigger, stronger, faster, younger.
Yeah, can everyone in the crowd put your hand up if you give a fuck what Chase thinks? Oh.
Again.
I guess nobody
Andrew,
gives a single fuck what Chase thinks.
Andrew, they can't fight for you. You have to fight. I don't care how many
Nobody
hands go
gives
up.
a fuck what you assume,
Your whole
Chase.
world is going to watch you
No
get
one
packed
cares
in.
what you think, Chase.
I'm gonna punch you in that eye, that torn bicep. You're not fast, you're slow, you're old, you're done, buddy. I'm gonna show you why you should never come out of retirement. You're not Terrence Crawford, buddy.
God damn. Chad, this is aura gamma for Tate though. As I said this 1,000 times, bro. This is aura, like aura gamble, bro. Gambling or his aura for one fight. On one night. For sure.
Chase,
that's a 7. So you can clip that as a backup.
Oh my God! Back to the clips we go, buddy. Call Aiden Ross. All those streamers that are gassing you up are going to be the reason you're going to get dismantled.
Chase, I do want to ask, you've been noticing all the nice cars, the boat, everything that Andrew Tate has tangibly. And you were talking to me about maybe putting a little wager up. I don't know if that's something you'd still want to do or...
Oh yeah. If you're so confident, bet one of your Bugattis. You got 90 cars, you're so confident, bet one of your Bugattis. Because I'll pay the shipping to send it back to the US. I'll gladly drive that.
Well, let me just understand, because I don't want to call you an idiot.
Oh, here we go.
Because I'm respectful.
This is why he's not going to bet the Bugatti. Go ahead.
But if I bet you a $6 million car, how are you going to pay me once you lose? Because you don't have any money.
You don't know my finances, first of all. And
no, I know you have no money.
You brag online about all the money you have. What's a $6 million car to the top G, right?
I know you have no money.
You charge a bunch of beta males online $50 a month to read crap that I could tell them.
God damn, Andrew Tate got old, chat. Look at his face. Andrew Tate is actually an old man, yo. He's actually an old man. The boy is now 39. Next year he's turning 40. God damn. This man is old as fuck. But god damn, this is crazy.
GPT for free. You're a fraud.
8 out of 10.
Bet the Bugatti. Bet the damn Bugatti if you are so confident.
Show me the $6 million you have to pay.
Exactly. You're not confident. You're scared. I saw it in your eyes. You got the weight. You got the fucking venue. You got the judges, the referees, the gloves. You can have all of that. But you don't want to bet the Bugatti because you understand that you are going to be introduced to my right hand and the whole world is going to laugh at you.
Andrew, we sat down just a little bit ago and you said something that kind of caught my ear. You said, you know, Chase has been in fights. He's been hit, but he hasn't been hit like I'm going to hit him. And it's different. Explain that for me.
Yeah, Chase has been active. He's had fights, but I don't think he's been hit properly. I mean, he's taken punches. He's not hard to hit, but he hasn't been hit properly. We're all humans. We're all fallible. When you've been hit properly, you fall over. And that's yet to happen to him. And I think he's going to realize on the night that there's a difference between a professional fighter and a guy who gets paid to lose down in Mexico. That's what's going to happen. It is what it is.
So
but I do commend him for taking the opportunity. I mean, obviously, it was a very generous opportunity I afforded him. I commend him for taking it. But I think that the main reason when he sits down in the locker room after he's lost, when he's going to have to analyze with his team why they lost, is because he's far too confident. He's far too confident. He really believes that I'm some dickhead who's just agreed to a fight and not taking it seriously and sparred people shorter than me and that I'm stupid and that he's going to get in there and hit me with a right hand. Oh, a right hand. I didn't know you could use right hands in boxing. I haven't prepared for a right hand. I only thought he was going to use the left. Oopsie fucking doopsie.
Andrew Tate fought the worst of the worst in the mountains of Transnistria and the Transasnica and all these crazy places in Europe, man. This guy fought the worst of the worst, man. Charlie, let me ask you a question though. Who is the best kickboxer right now in the world? We don't know. Who is the biggest MMA fighter in Russia right now? I don't know. Does that mean they don't know how to fight? They obviously know how to fight. They're really dangerous people. But we don't know them. But the fact we don't know them doesn't mean they're not good at fighting though. Andrew Tate was a 4-time world champion in kickboxing. So if he can become a kickboxing world champion, he didn't just become a kickboxer by finding some random guy on the street. He was fighting the worst of the worst. But the thing which I gonna keep saying is that he was fighting everybody he was fighting was always stronger than him though. So when I see he gonna fight like a total person, like it's literally crazy, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just can't wait. That is make me more curious than I should be, but yeah, I just can't wait to see, bro. I just can't wait to see. For sure. Andrew Tate fought like the baddest of the fighters, bro. And this guy, they are fighting the people with the names. You know what I'm saying? They're fighting people like Jake Paul because Jake Paul is famous. They're fighting these people because they're from the UFC, this and that, but it's crazy.
The things he's saying, it's a rehearsed script, but he clearly has grossly underestimated the amount of preparation that's gone into him getting his ass kicked. So it is what it is.
Sir, you are a victim. You are a victim. You are going to be a victim on fight night, and of course I'm going to hit you with a right hand. Everybody tries to move away from the right hand, and it doesn't work. I fought dudes bigger than me, smaller than me, more talented than you, faster than you. You have literally nothing that I have not seen. You won some...
I have something you don't have.
What do you have? A Bugatti? I want that, so bet it.
A tangerine.
You want to give me the tangent?
Nah, that was out of pocket, yo. That was out of pocket. That was super out of pocket because they gave him a tangerine and just threw it to the other side and it was like, I got something you don't have. That was funny.
I have something you don't have.
What do you got? A Bugatti? I want that, so bet it.
A tangerine.
This guy is a comedian though. Like the reason why people like Tate. Yes, he may say these crazy takes. Yes, he may say things which gotta piss people off, but at the end of the day, this guy is a funny character. Like, you know how to be funny, you know how to throw in some jokes, to do some storytelling, which is funny as hell. Like, that's the reason why people like Tate. That's why he even managed to be like super successful and also get big on social media though. He's so good at being funny. Super good.
I win. I have something you don't have. A tangerine. Have you ever seen Snake in the Eagle's Shadow? Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes.
Do you like it? What happens at the end?
I don't know. It's before my time.
You haven't seen it, so you're lying. So everything he says so far, now you know he can't be trusted. Because you know he's a liar. So you know that everything he's saying is just performative. He doesn't even believe what he says. He just lied to the audience.
Listen,
as CEO of Misfits, am I going to allow our champion to lie to all of our people at home who spend hard-earned money to watch this press conference? You might get a disciplinary for that.
Maybe they should just scam
I might have
people
to send
like
you a
do.
letter, Chase.
Ponzi
Don't
scheme.
lie to people anymore.
Pay me $50 to tell you guys that you are men and you should struggle in life and women will leave you. Buddy, your ex-girlfriend is literally in my DMs. Speaking of women leaving, explain that.
Who?
Who?
Tate, when Chase does talk about how easily he's going to dispose of you.
Yeah, he actually talking about that girl, Bree Stern. Do you know that girl, Bree Stern? That is the girl who was throwing like a case on Andrew Tate saying that Andrew Tate raped her when it was in the USA, you know? It was like a small case. She was showing some pictures of her. Let me see. Let me show you her though. Let me show you. Let me show you though. Let me show you. Let me show you. Bree Stern. Yeah, this is the girl, y'all. Yeah, this is the girl, Bree Stern. Right here, let me show you. Yeah, that is, where's the pictures though? Wait, the picture of Andrew Tate, they are gone? Yes, there's this picture, but there's the picture she was saying that Andrew Tate hit her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a picture of them kissing. But it's not the one I want to show you. Yeah, this one. She was saying that Andrew Tate hit her. And people were like, there's no way you look like this after getting hit by a 6'4" boxing champion. There's no way, bitch. You clear your line. You know, there's nobody who believes in that shit. Nobody. And there's nobody who could also believe in that, bro. There's no way anybody could believe in that. So, she was saying to take hit her. She threw a case, blah, blah, blah. After like a couple months, he got thrown out by the judge because there was clearly no evidence. This bitch was clearly lying. She wanted to extort money from Tate. And yeah, the case is gone. And now Andrew Tate. Wait, why are they showing me guys in that? Twitch reverses Rakai's 2-year ban, calling a visual bug. Yeah, free Rakai, man, free Rakai. Free Rakai. But back to the point. Yeah, I'm talking about Bliss Stern, because Bliss Stern was with this guy. Was with this guy called Chase Demore. And yeah, it's what it is, gang.
About Dispatch. Tate, when Chase does talk about how easily he's going to dispose of you. Dispatch. About how this belt's going home with him, potentially your Bugatti's going home with him. I've always wondered why you came back to fighting. You have everything. So why is it Chase? Why is it now?
Yeah, I do have everything. Thank you for reminding me. You're right. I do have everything. I am rich and famous. And
you don't have the belt.
And smart and interesting and charismatic. I have a tangerine.
Tangerine is good.
I've got it all.
I'll trade you this.
But you know, when you're a fighter, you want to fight. So it doesn't have to make logical sense. It doesn't have to be something that you have to sit there and say, how much am I going to get paid? Is it worth it? Fighters want to fight.
You're a fraud.
I've been fighting my whole life.
You see, this guy just wanna interrupt Tate. But because Andrew Tate be doing some interviews with Piers Morgan, and you just gotta keep speaking regardless whether they try to interrupt him or not. Even if I don't know if you guys seen like the interview Andrew Tate deal with Piers Morgan when they was talking about that girl who got stabbed on a train in North Carolina. Andrew Tate was literally rumbling words. like a machine gun, bro. It didn't matter if Piers Morgan tried to interrupt him. He still kept speaking as he was supposed to do, bro. He was supposed to speak, and he still kept speaking, man. You understand that shit? So that's what he's doing right now. He can't ever let this motherfucker, like, keep speaking over him, bro. He gotta try to interrupt him. You gotta give, fuck it, go, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta fucking do it, bro. I just appreciate this shit, bro. This is top notch, bro. Like, this is what, like, Joe Biden should have done, like, when he was trying to become the president, though. Because Trump kept, like, you know, like, interrupting him to the point it was like, fuck. It is GG's. It is GG's.
I'm excited to get back in there and do it again. It's all I've ever done.
Chase, you don't believe him. You don't believe that's why.
The only thing he's ever fought is his hairline, man. Like, he's not fought anybody tough. You were 4-3 in light heavyweight. What makes you think you can just hop in the heavyweight division and go fight the champ? You should have started with somebody easier, buddy. I'm not the one.
Why do you think I'm fighting you, Chase?
The guy lost words. He can never say, I'm famous than you. He can never say, I'm gonna make you rich. He can never say anything. The guy lost for words.
Why do you think I'm fighting you, Chase? Why? Because you made.
I think you're delusion. The same reason you came in on a yacht. Like, I think you do a lot of stupid things. Waste your money on yachts, Bugattis, girls that don't care about you, etc. I think that's why you're fighting me. Because you're genuinely an idiot.
You said something, and I'm just trying to understand you. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Why do you think I fought you? Why have I decided to do this? I don't need the money. I don't need the fame. You're the champ. You're bigger. You're younger. All these things. Why did I agree to do this, Chase?
Because I think that you foolishly believe in yourself and think that you can get it done.
Because I believe in myself.
Yeah, and I commend that. Good job. Thank you. You are the reason that I'm sitting here today. I just want you to know that. You inspired a whole youthful male generation, and I want you to know it's going to be your downfall. They say don't meet your heroes. This is why.
Well,
What did you say?
Today, I just want you to know that. You inspired a whole youthful male generation, and I want you to know it's going to be your downfall. They say don't meet your heroes. This is why.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate the credit. Thank you very much.
So he was a fan, but that is true, though. That is true. This guy literally changed the whole, like, this guy changed, like, the whole masculine youth, bro. If you know, you know. If you know how many people start going to the gym, if you know how many people, like, there's a lot of things I can talk about. How many people refuse to go to university? If you know how many people, you know, stop being simps, like, this guy literally, himself, single-handedly, bro, did some influence. The most influential man, bro, of all time, bro. The kind of person to be influential in the United States and be influential in Ghana, bro. The only person. Only one.
And I took the fight because I enjoy the challenge. I consider you a challenge, and I'm very much excited for the night, Chase. I have nothing but good things to say about you. I brought you a fucking tangerine. I have nothing but nice things to say about you, even though your sunglasses are shit.
These are great sunglasses. These are Balenciagas, sir. Thank you very much. Where are your sunglasses?
He did come in with some ice on his neck. He tried to, I think you guys are doing a little bit of a flex off with the diamonds. I don't know what costs more, but Chase was trying his best here, okay? He was trying to match the top G. But Chase, I find something interesting. Every time you talk to Andrew, you look at me, or you look over here or there. Why don't you want to look at Andrew?
I mean, like, I can't really see him. He's kind of hid by the podium. Hey, Andrew, how you doing today, buddy?
Because I'm too small.
You are very small. I'm not gonna lie. You are a very small man. You know, it's crazy because, like, online, you're like a giant amongst men. You're like leader of young men, and it's actually insane to me because when you see you in person, you're like a little mouse, just hidden in his cave, behind Twitter followers, behind Instagram that you're banned on every social media account. And it's just funny to me because the social media saw what I saw the whole time, and they saw a fraud and somebody who plays victim and thinks that everybody's out to get them. And buddy, I am the Matrix now. I am the guy that's coming to put you away for good. They have hired me behind secret lines to come stomp out Neo. So wherever your sunglasses are, I hope you find them swiftly because I'm going to be putting you out in the second round with absolute ease.
That was shit.
second round, that's
that was shit.
There's no way you respond to that kind of story like that, bro. There is no way you're gonna respond to a threat like that, bro.
You can't use that at all.
Buddy,
it's a waste of fucking money, bro.
Here, I got something we can use. You've seen that he now has the backing of KSI. Online KSI is fully backing the Misfits heavyweight champ. I want your reaction.
Devastating. Oh no. Devastating.
Devastating.
Chase, any
What the
word?
fuck do I care? What do I give a fuck?
KSI's the only one that opinion really matters here because he's the only one that knows boxing, who's seen me fight, and he understands fully what I'm capable of, and he fully understands that I'm going to severely injure you, Andrew, and you're going to be the CEO that tried the heavyweight champion and lost. I am Big Bro now. I'm going to go get the company back for JJ, and you're going to apologize immediately.
You know what, Chase? Although I am going to beat you, I truly hope you're not severely injured. From the bottom of my heart, all bullshit aside, all bravado aside, even though you just threatened a man with 4 children with brain damage, I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, hope you get up and you're in perfectly good health. That's what I hope.
I hope you wake up in the hospital. So, to be honest with you, buddy, I'm trying to hurt you.
Well, that's the difference in our characters, and we're going to see which one God rewards.
Facts. We gotta see which one God is gonna reward. Let's see that.
Oh, we don't want to talk about character tonight, buddy. Let's just be honest about that.
Andrew, when he goes to that level, it sets something off in you, and I can see it every time it happens. Why do you think he speaks like that to you?
I think it's because this new generation of people don't understand the lines, and there are lines. I've never disrespected his team. I've never disrespected his coach. I've never made fun of his children, if he even has any. I don't wish him harm.
I haven't made fun of his children.
I genuinely believe that this should be a sport between gentlemen. I believe we should get in there and do our best.
Yes,
and
sir.
This new generation looks at it differently because it's influencer boxing, and everyone thinks it's funny to make fun of people's coaches and wish brain damage on people, etc. I've had a eclectic life, and I'll tell you something: karma is real. The forces of the universe are real, and that if you go through life operating from the wrong frame, wishing genuine harm on people or insulting people's coaches or doing these terribly heinous
Your coach
things,
is a fat ass.
you end up paying the price. And we're gonna see on the night.
Your coach is gonna
I just can't wait, bro. I just can't wait for the night, y'all. Just can't wait for the fucking night.
get you hurt really bad, buddy. Your coach is in there telling you the wrong shit. That guy doesn't even, I don't even know how many fights that guy. I've never heard of that guy until you put him on the map, buddy. Like, the thing is, Andrew, I'm not disrespecting your kids. I'm not doing anything. This is a sport. And unfortunately, the sad part about this sport is you get packed in. My only question for you is, Andrew, is why did you want 6 rounds and not agree to the 10? Because you don't have the gas tank.
What?
My only question for you is, Andrew, is why did you want 6 rounds and not agree to the 10? Because you don't have the gas tank. Why did you want a weight clause? Because you're not big enough. You're not strong enough. Why do you want your venue, your city, your everything? Why are these the questions that nobody's asking you? We all know the answer to them. We just don't want to say it because you're surrounded by a bunch of yes men.
Okay.
Top G.
Obviously, it's on, bro. The boy is pushing 39. How old is Chase Demore, chat? How old is Chase Demore? Let me see his age, yo. Let me see his age. Let me see the age, though. The boy is 29. The boy is 29. Andrew Tate is 39. 10 years older than the boy. So how the fuck you gonna be like, oh, 10 rounds, bro? 10 rounds, like, niggas is no longer in his fucking prime. You put 10 rounds, you like, what you expect? It's gonna be like Jake Paul trying to fight Mike Tyson. What you expect?
Oh, you want me to answer?
Sure.
Why did the A side make rules for the fight?
And why are you A-side in my title defense?
No one gives a fuck about you, Chase.
Apparently enough to win a lot of championships.
No one cares.
And to get a fight with you. Last I checked, that says Andrew Tate versus Chase Demore.
That's right. I gave you an opportunity. And I genuinely believe...
I gave you an opportunity, buddy. Don't forget that. I'm the champ.
I'm the boss.
I'm the Batman. Now what?
Let's not waste anybody's time. Next question.
Let's do this. We didn't really talk about this.
Doesn't answer the rounds question. You see that? Fraud.
We didn't really talk about this when you sat down, but I wanted to give you an opportunity, Andrew, to talk about, this debut on Misfits. This is a platform that now you are going to be a part of, and what are your thoughts on making your debut here with this company and it being in the main event?
Yeah, my intention is to make Misfits the largest brand in the world. Let's make it fun. I'll grab $100 million from my pocket and let's pay everyone 10 mil to fight blindfolded and shit. Let's make it funny. Let's make this the biggest sport promotion in the world. That's the whole point of doing this. I think that we have the potential to do it. There's already a fantastic management team. We've got a lot of talent on board. There's a lot of amazing things that can happen with it. So I'm very excited to be part of it. I have huge plans. I have huge intentions, and I genuinely believe we're going to be the largest boxing organization on the planet.
Speaking of those plans, I know you're not overlooking the champ. I know you wouldn't do that. Anybody in mind as far as who you may fight potentially should you win and stay healthy?
Everyone wants to fight me, so we'll see what makes sense at the time. It's all a matter of finding the fights that make sense and making sure the fans at home are entertained. And hopefully everyone can get in there, have a good time, and exit without injury.
KSI sitting out there.
Is he? Where is he?
Well, out there in the
That was not a racist joke.
out there in the ethos. I'm sure he's watching. Would that
Oh,
be
he's
a-
watching.
Would that be a fight, maybe?
I mean, sure. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Chase, I'll come to you with the same question. I know you're not overlooking the top sheet.
I'm gonna dispatch Andrew, then I want Tommy Fury. That's what it is. I beat a CEO, he beat a CEO. Makes sense.
All right, well, let's do this. To each of you, I want you to give Chase a final message here. You can look across the podium, you can stare at his Balenciaga glasses, whatever. But Andrew, all joking aside, what's going to happen on December 20th? Because we can do all the talking right now, but on December 20th, it's going to be with our fists. It's going to be for real.
Facts.
Absolutely. And I know he's prepared. I'm sure he's taking it very seriously.
Indeed.
That's what I want from him. I want the very best version of Chase Demore on the night, please. Please bring your absolute A game, as I am. And I very much look forward to the result. And I promise you, if you continue to disrespect me, unfortunately for you, you're not going to have a career afterwards. If you calm it down a little bit and you're nice, when it's all done and it's all finished, you can continue to fight for my organization.
Damn.
I'm the heavyweight champion.
So you just threatened him to whoop his ass. and also chase him out, bro. That is crazy. Chase Demore got chased out.
And I do what I want, you do what I say. If I say jump, you get in the ring. If I say dance, you dance. Just like December 20th, when I'm packing you in, I'm gonna ask you in the middle of the round, what color is your Bugatti? And you're gonna look me in my eyes and you're gonna say red, like what's coming out of your fucking nose.
I think that about sums it up, folks. Gentlemen, I appreciate it, folks. Thank you for watching. We are now going to face these two. Oh, we have Warren Spencer. Is that a... Okay, hold on. Stand over here. Is that a real snake? Chase, don't touch that.
They brought me a snake, but listen.
It's highly valuable. It won't bite, bro. Pick it up. It ain't gonna bite you, Chase. Chill. Don't touch that.
It takes a snake to beat a snake.
It's not gonna bite.
Don't touch that. Nope. Oh, don't do that.
It takes a snake to beat a snake. It's a beautiful snake. I love this thing.
Okay, all right, well, thank
Wait, do you want to see the snake?
Nope, I'm good.
It looks just like you, bald. No hair. You guys look similar. I like this. I like the whole,
that's why his name is Cobra Tate.
Cobra persona. But listen, buddy, there's only one goat. Only ever has been one goat. There's a lot of snakes, and a lot of them are in your camp. Remember that.
There he is, the Misfits heavyweight champ. Folks, we're gonna face these two off. Thank you.
Oh shit, yo, this press conference was crazy though. Imagine like, I didn't want to step on Twitter because, you know, the whole Twitter was full of this, bro. But right now, after I've done watching this, let me hop on Twitter. Then, after Twitter, that's when I may go to watch like the other video, and we may rock this shit up, man. We may rock this shit up. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up, man. Let's see what's up on Twitter, bro. You know we love Twitter so much, yo. The best app on the fucking planet, bro. I don't care what they say, but this is the best app on the planet. Chase Demore, Tristan Tate for Surfy after the fight event this week.
Dorian Perez tonight. I know Dorian wants a title shot, but he's not meeting his weight. That's a big compliment. With a win over Dorian Perez tonight. I know Dorian wants a title.
Wait, so this is fake? This guy they be together? This was from a year ago? Oh shit. Motherfucker fringed when Tate pointed, just saying. Wait, did he fringe?
Dorian Perez tonight. I know Dorian wants it.
Nah, that was not a French game. That was not a French game. People wanna say whatever nowadays. He did a French.
Dorian Perez tonight.
You see Andrew Tate pitches. Chase asked Andrew Tate for a selfie here. Girl Tate told him to get out of the way. That is the nobody. Yeah, that's why the guy was saying that I'm the guy who was sent by the Matrix. That's why he was saying that. I'm the guy who was sent by the Matrix. He was saying that I never meet your heroes because Andrew Tate was smaller than him. That's what he was saying. Speed has 80% chance of winning stream of the word at the stream awards according to Polymarket. Duh. But nah, Kai Sena deserve it though. The guy did a stream at university. He did a Mafia-thon. He got 1 million live viewers. He got 1 M subs. Like, that was mental though. That was insane. Stalling now available in South Korea? Who cares, bro? The first one at the bar must be insanely strong.
Remix.
Nah, that's as gay as people come. I'll never forget this XQC clip.
Jack Black is a national treasure.
Oh my
we must
God.
protect him at
Oh
all
my
costs.
God.
Jack.
Nah, that's not funny though. Would I want to go off Century? You remember it? Yo, who is this? My boy did everything except the finish. I fell off. Obviously. You guys remember it was 2021, bro? That was a different breed. That was a fucking different breed, bro. I remember, bro. I didn't even know nothing about this Twitch, kick, blah, blah, all this bullshit. But I knew Eddie Ross, man. Wait, Plug My Max dropped his 2 music EP. Wait. Cha, are we down back to listen to Plug My Max or what? Wait, Plug My Max dropped an EP? Don't tell me it's gonna sound like Ken Carson, though. Wait, what is this EP?
Hey guys,
Too much music? So you got a 14-minute music video.
Hey guys, I want to say I appreciate y'all for supporting my shit like this. Shit's crazy. Came so far, nigga. We was bullshitting in my mom's crib. Now we here, my nigga. It's crazy, bro. Like, who would have thought? It's mad random. This is straight passion.
This is the EP.
Like, wanting to do this shit. And y'all, bro. And God. So thank you guys. You feel me? This is music that I've made since...
Yeah, let's listen to the music, though. How did the music sound? I knew the music was gonna sound like this. Trash. Zero. What is that other song? Respill. Zero ass, bro. Do good music, bro. I don't fuck with this. Third song.
See if I that bitch with a body. Baby, you so cold, you so icy. I can show you how to get this grubby. I can take you out that Yoda Camry. Put you in a brand new Benz Mercedes. Every time we ask, I see a lady.
Ass. Zero. Ass. What the fuck, bro? I'm speedrunning this shit. This guy got no good songs. Ass. We don't like the Playboy Cardi show for you, though. Mother tight.
Want the bag, shit, you want some red. My bitch super bad, so I got a bread. Let her pop some tags, I'm a cop of rad.
Ass, shit. Do too much.
I ain't no handy.
Ass, this is ass. My nigga, you not Playboy Cardi, bro. Fell off. On God, this song talk more about you, my nigga. You fucking fell off, my nigga. You got 4,000 real views, man. Everything else on your shit's fucking butt, nigga. How the fuck you gonna talk like that, nigga? And drop this shit EP, man. Super shit. This is insane. Let me hear.
Yeah. You don't know what you don't see. You do the most and blame me. And she went go,
Yeah, this one kinda sound good though.
I can't focus on you. You're so tight to your own guy. I get so lost in my thoughts and then I'm gone. Honestly, I miss you and I hate that we fell off. Yeah, I know I fucked up, babe. I just sit and reminisce about the times that we had. And I can't believe you moved on that shit, hurt me bad. I just want some time with you, I'ma keep it a stay. Yeah, what's up with you these days? I don't believe none that comes from your lips. And I feel like I fooled myself. Cause I put away all your shit. I really hate explaining myself. Cause I don't know how to express how I feel. Every time I try to give you the world, it's like a meteor come crashing from hell. Yeah, it's like a meteor come crashing from hell. I can't love you, I don't love myself. I can't trust you, I don't trust myself. Yeah, you don't know what you
Yeah, this one was kinda chill though. This guy was kinda chill. Yeah, I give this album like a 2. This EP. Plug My Max EP, I give that shit on a good day 2 out of 10, bro. This shit is ass, bro. Plug My Max EP on a good day, I give it 2 out of 10, my G. 2 out of 10, bro. That's really trash music, bro. There's no way you say you want to win a Grammy. There's no way you say you want to win a Grammy and you're gonna produce that kind of songs, bro. Super disrespectful and super disrespectful to himself. Most of all, bro. Alright, let's go for the last one, though. Let's go for the last one. Wait, let's take another. Wait, what do you say?
This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting.
Yeah, we got Fred in this bitch, man. I get Fred in the fucking building, man. Let's write this shit up.
I'm joined by Andrew Tate today. You're fighting live on Rumble this Saturday the 20th.
Am I?
Live on Rumble.
Oh shit, I have to train.
Have you not been training?
I didn't know I was fighting. How long have I got left? 2 weeks?
About 2 weeks.
Gotta go gym.
That's an excuse to flash the watch.
Smart
man.
What?
Gotta go gym.
That's an excuse to flash the watch.
Smart
man indeed. The press conference today, how did you find it? Did it feel good to be back? Your first press conference in years.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of big interviews, and I've obviously been around the media circuit for lots of different reasons as of late. It's fun, sure. It's entertaining to talk to people, but it's just part of the par with the business. It's no big deal.
All part of the fight business. That's more the fun part, and more the hard part is the training.
Well, I think the training's the fun part, actually. I think the training and the winning and the challenging yourself is the fun part. I think the uncertainty that people have regarding you're going to win or not, I think that's the fun part. I think all the negative press and people saying you're going to lose, you're going to get knocked out, I think that's the fun part. I actually think the hard part is the fun part, and I think that the media is the necessary obligation.
Indeed. Hopefully I won't take too much of your time up today.
Yeah, I think I've seen this, though. Hey, what's up on Twitter, though? Supply by Max EP was trash, though. Was trash. Let's be honest. You dare remind to ignore haters? Talking about Neymar or what? This what happens when I late. Yeah, this short man was about to get kicked, though. Matthew have been
warehouse.
Say he called Mr. Beast for some advice when he wants full-time as a YouTuber.
About Mr. Beast and how he's kind of been a great friend and mentor of mine. The day that I got this warehouse, I had 600,000 subscribers. I had just quit my job, terrified because I quit my job. I don't know how to be a professional full-time YouTuber. So I FaceTimed him, gave him a tour of my warehouse, and I was like, hey, when will I feel safe? Like, not that I'm going to lose everything tomorrow. And he kind of started laughing. I was like, why are you laughing? And he's like, maybe when you hit 50 million subscribers, but probably not. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, do you still feel like that? He said, yeah, I feel like it sometimes, but probably not. And I'm like, okay. You're smaller, you feel like you'll never make it, and then once you make it, you're afraid of losing it. So what I try to do is maximize every second that I do have it, because, one day, whether you retire or your channel does start going down, I know that these are going to be memories that I'm making for the rest of my life, no matter how long I do it. So far, it's been an incredible 3.5-year run. I can tell you personally, if a video does bad, like, my family knows that I think my career's over, and, I go practice, like, my paint strokes so I can go back and paint cars. So...
Wait, who this guy, though? Matthew Beam, he looks good, looks chill. Okay, this guy looks chill, though. Matthew Beam. He got 8 milli? Okay. I secretly live in Aisha's Hospital, bros. I built 100,000 extreme yacht. Okay, he's a Mr. Beast clone. And actually, Mr. Beast was saying that his videos are falling off, because nobody wanna fuck with this Mr. Beastification of videos anymore. Like, people want something chill, wanna like authenticity, though. That's the reason why I'm gonna try to be myself most of the times. Yeah, sometimes I may play this, this character right now, blah, blah, blah. Maybe get energetic, but most of the times I try to be myself. I believe that will help me more than it's gonna ruin me, though. Why not? Let's try even on this video, though. Let's see. The light about Gaddafi's death. This is what actually happened that day. Hold up. That is a bold claim. That shit is bold. That shit is bold as Andrew Tate. Let's run this shit off,
Imagine a leader who once ruled Libya with an iron fist for over 4 decades, reduced to hiding in a drainage pipe, surrounded by gunfire and chaos. By 2011, Muammar Gaddafi's world had collapsed. NATO jets circled the skies. Rebel fighters stormed his hometown in Sirte. And the man who once styled himself as the King of Kings was now trapped, desperate, and running out of options. The world watched in real time, and grainy cell phone footages captured his last moments.
Damn.
Bloodied, shaken, pleading, and mobbed by those who had risen against him.
Damn.
But behind those disturbing images lies a
God damn, look at this. Look at the pictures, man. Look. Shit.
deeper story. How did one of the most feared leaders in Africa end up in such a brutal downfall? What really happened during those final hours? From his attempted escape to his controversial death.
Damn! That is how it looked? Oh my god. Fall of a dictator? Yeah, there's nothing which is so sweet. Like, see a dictator, a guy who thought he was like God on earth, who decided who lived and who dies. Like, that kind of, there's nothing which is so nice like seeing fall, bro. That's really dope, man. When you gotta kill whoever you want. If a journalist says something, you kill him. If a singer does a song, you kill him. Like, if you're that kind of person, your death will be televised and we are gonna cheer. Nobody will drop a single drop of tear except the people benefiting of you doing those crazy, messed up, fucked up shit. But everybody else will rejoice, I swear to God. That's so nice.
Today, we dive into the dramatic unraveling of Gaddafi's final stand. An account filled with airstrikes, betrayal, and unanswered questions that still haunt Libya and the world. Starting with the most important question: who exactly was Gaddafi?
Why this boy mad?
Muammar Gaddafi was not just another head of state. He was one of the most controversial and polarizing leaders of the modern era. Born in 1942 to a Bedouin family in the Libyan desert, he rose from a humble beginning to seize power in a bloodless coup at just 27 years old. He overthrew King Idris in 1969 and promised to build a new Libya rooted in Arab nationalism, socialism, and independence from Western control. For many Libyans at first, this sounded like liberation. Gaddafi presented himself as a revolutionary, a man of the people. He despised traditional values. He didn't call himself president or prime minister. Instead, he styled himself as a brotherly leader or guide of the revolution. He rejected Western systems of government and instead pushed his own political philosophy, detailed in his famous Green Book. In it, he claimed to have found a third way between capitalism and communism, which he called Jamahiriya, roughly translated as state of the masses. But beneath this revolutionary image was a man who consolidated absolute power. He created a vast security apparatus, crushed dissent, and built a cult of personality around himself. His portraits and slogans were plastered across Libya, while critics and opponents often vanished without explanation. So for decades, Gaddafi controlled every aspect of the country's political
Why is there blood? Why is there blood in this cup?
life. On the international stage, he was just as dramatic. Gaddafi positioned himself as an anti-imperialist champion, standing against Western powers, particularly the
Any one of you might be next.
United States and former European colonial rule. He poured money into Pan-African movements, supported revolutionary groups abroad, and constantly tried to cast himself as the leader of Africa and the Arab world. In 2008, African tribal leaders even crowned him as the King of Kings of Africa, a title he wore with pride. Yet, his boldness often came with a heavy price. Gaddafi's regime was accused of sponsoring terrorism worldwide, from supplying weapons to rebel groups.
Why do I feel like talking about one president that I know?
Allegedly masterminding deadly attacks like the 1988 Lockbear bombing in Scotland. These actions turned him into an international pariah for decades. Libya faced crippling sanctions, and Gaddafi himself became a symbol of defiance against the West. Despite this, he also knew how to reinvent himself. So by the early 2000s, after years of sanctions, Gaddafi surprised the world by seeking rapprochement with Western nations. He abandoned Libya's weapons of mass destruction program, reopened his oil industry to international markets, and even welcomed Western leaders like Tony Blair and Nicolas Sarkozy to Tripoli. For a brief moment, it seemed like Gaddafi was rebranding himself as a statesman rather than a strongman. But his reputation at home told another story. Many Libyans lived under tight restrictions with little political freedom, while wealth from the country's vast oil reserves were unevenly distributed. In 2011, the Middle East and North Africa were going through one of the most dramatic waves of change in modern history. Ordinary people, fed up with corruption, poverty, and decades of authoritarian rule, began to rise against leaders who had once seemed untouchable. Tunisia had already forced its president to step down. Egypt, just across the border from Libya, had watched Hosni Mubarak resign after massive protests. The spirit of the Arab Spring was spreading fast, and soon, Libya was ready to follow. The first demonstration began in February 2011. At first, they looked like typical street protests, chants, banners, and calls for political reform. But in Libya, where Gaddafi had ruled with an iron fist since...
Wait, what did I say? A cold-blooded terrorist plugging Libya since 1969?
Reform. But in Libya, where Gaddafi had ruled with an iron fist since...
Benghazi massacre 200 martyred in 5 hours?
Since 1969. Even peaceful protests were met with brutal force.
Damn.
Security forces loyal to him opened fire on crowds, and within days, reports of civilians being killed shocked the world. By the end of the second week, nearly 300 people had lost their lives. And the
Why does this sound like this guy talking about Tanzania though? I'm gonna say it right now. Why he talking as if he's speaking about Tanzania? I didn't want to say at first, but this sounds like exactly what's been happening lately in Tanzania, bro. Like, people are getting killed. People try to protest against that bitch, you know, becoming a president for the second time. And yeah, a lot of people died. They even got to the point where soldiers will go through every single home. And if you was a male, that means you was guilty. A dick meant a crime. And if you was a man, that means you had to go in jail or you had to be shot. Which is super crazy, man. That is super crazy.
Had turned into a nationwide uprising. Gaddafi, true to his unpredictable and fiery state, didn't try to calm the situation. Instead, he lashed out. On television, he dismissed the demonstration as criminal, calling them rats and cockroaches who were being manipulated by outsiders. At one point, he even claimed that the rebels were under the influence of hallucinogenic drugs hidden in coffee and milk.
Why do you guys feel like a comedian though?
Supposedly supplied by Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda. He went further, accusing Western countries, especially France, Britain, and the United States, of plotting to enslave Libya and steal its oil. To his supporters, this was Gaddafi painting himself as the last line of defense against foreign colonizers. But to the rest of the world, it was a dictator in denial, refusing to admit his people were rising against him. But his threats were very real. Gaddafi promised to cleanse Libya house by house until the uprising was crushed. He vowed never to step down.
Why did this sound like he's talking about Tanzania once again? Like, literally, as I just said, Tanzania that was going house to house. If you was a man, you was going to jail. Right now, most men, they are in jail right now in Tanzania, bro. That is super sad. Super crazy.
Instead of offering reforms, he sent tanks, artilleries, and warplanes against his own people. His words and actions only fueled anger across Libya, and more soldiers and civilians defected to the opposition. The international community took notice, and on February 26th, the United Nations Security Council froze Gaddafi's asset, restricted his travel, and referred him and his inner circle to the International Criminal Court for possible crimes against humanity. This was one of the fastest response the UN had ever taken against a sitting head of state, a clear sign of how alarming the situation had become. Meanwhile, the fighting grew fiercer. By March, Gaddafi's forces launched a major counterattack. His loyalists pushed east along the coast, recapturing towns and heading straight towards Benghazi, the heart of the rebellion. Panic spread as it looked like thousands of civilians could be massacred. Then came a turning point. The UN approved a no-fly zone over Libya and authorized all necessary measures to protect civilians. NATO forces stepped in almost immediately, launching airstrikes on Gaddafi's tanks, convoys, and military bases.
These strikes were carefully coordinated.
God damn. Chad, there's no way I didn't see this though. This time was still a kid. I didn't know any single thing.
Gaddafi's youngest son has been killed.
The skies that once belonged to Gaddafi's warplanes now belong to NATO's jets. And the bombing campaign crippled his military strength. But the war was far from over. Gaddafi's government announced several ceasefires, yet none lasted. Rebels refused any negotiation that left him in power, while international mediators, including the African Union, failed to bridge the divide. Both sides dug in. Gaddafi clung to the belief that he alone could save Libya, and the rebels insisted that the only future for the country was without him. And by summer of 2011, Libya was collapsing into chaos. Entire cities were battlefields.
Damn.
Families were displaced, and food and medicine grew scarce. Rebel forces, emboldened by NATO support, began to advance towards the capital, Tripoli. Gaddafi's grip was slipping. His enemies were closing in. But he still had one last stronghold, his hometown of Sirte. When Tripoli finally collapsed into the hands of the rebels, Muammar Gaddafi was left with only one option: run. After ruling Libya for more than 4 decades, the man who once styled himself as the
4 decades is mentor.
King of Kings of Africa was now sneaking out in a small convoy, heading towards his birthplace, Sirte. Right behind him, another convoy was his son, Mutazim, one of his most trusted children. At that point, chaos had swallowed Libya. The National Transition Council, backed by NATO firepower, had taken control of Tripoli. Loyalist towns like Bani Walid had fallen one after another, and the circle around Gaddafi was shrinking by the day. Still, rumors were everywhere.
I ain't gonna lie, the way this guy speaks is literally convincing and entertaining as fuck. Maybe I may start speaking like him. I'm gonna show you how. You may die. You know what I'm saying? I may speak like this guy he be speaking of. This is crazy.
Some said he had vanished into the southern desert to rally support from tribes. Others whispered that he was regrouping an underground government. In truth, Gaddafi had been hiding in Sirte for months, clinging to the one city that still carried a symbol of his power. Those who stayed by his side described a man detached from reality. Mansour Dao, a longtime member of his inner circle, said the former leader had grown delusional, endlessly ranting about power cuts, shortages, and the collapse of the country, yet refusing to face what was obvious. Advisors and loyalists urged him to leave Libya, to accept exile in a country like Venezuela or Zimbabwe.
Okay.
But Gaddafi refused every suggestion.
Wait, what?
Urged
How would he refuse that?
him to leave Libya, to accept exile in a country like Venezuela or Zimbabwe. But Gaddafi refused every suggestion. To him, surrender or escape was unthinkable, and by October 2011, Sirte was under siege. Street by street, building by building, rebels pushed in. The last neighborhood still flying green flags was closing in, and Gaddafi had to move. On the morning of October 20th, just after 8 a.m., he made a desperate dash. Alongside him were his defense minister, Abubakar Hussein Jabir, security chief Mansour Dao, his son Mutasim, and dozens of fighters determined to protect him until the end. They crammed into a convoy of about 75 vehicles, trucks, jeeps, and cars snacking through the outskirts of Sirte. But the escape was short-lived. NATO was watching. For weeks, Western intelligence had been tracking phone calls, movements, and chatter. That morning, Gaddafi made the mistake of using a satellite phone. Within minutes, his convoy was detected from above.
Damn.
A British reconnaissance jet confirmed movement. Then came the firepower. The first strike came from the skies. A Predator drone, controlled thousands of miles away from Las Vegas, locked onto its target. Missiles slammed into the convoy, scattering vehicles in flames. French Mirage fighter jets joined the attack, unleashing more bombs. And in the chaos, some cars exploded instantly. Others veered off the road and fighters scrambled for cover. Dozens were killed. The once powerful convoy was reduced to burning wrecks of fleeing survivors. In the confusion, Gaddafi's car was hit. He, Mutasim, and a handful of loyalists scrambled into a nearby abandoned house, hoping to find shelter. But NTC forces were already closing in and shelled the building.
God damn. This feels like a movie that I'm watching though.
With no way to hold their ground, the group slipped out again, crawling through dirt, using some sunburns as cover. According to a UN investigation later, they even slid through drainage pipes, belly crawling like fugitives in the city that once worshipped them.
Damn.
The escape turned desperate. Mutasim convinced his father to keep moving, taking about 20 fighters to search for working vehicles. Along the way, one of Gaddafi's guards tried to buy them time by hurling a grenade at advancing rebels. But fate turned cruel, and the grenade bounced off a wall and exploded back at them, killing the guard and Abubakar Yunus Jabir. The loyal circle around Gaddafi was crumbling, one body at a time. Wounded in his leg and back, the 69-year-old dictator eventually crawled into
Wait, he was 69 this time or what?
Back, the 69-year-old dictator eventually crawled into a large drainage pipe, the kind built to carry rainwater beneath road. Surrounded by a handful of bodyguards, he huddled inside, waiting. But rebels sweeping the area.
Wait, the guy took a selfie with him.
Waiting.
Nah, there is no way. Nah, there's no way they took a selfie with him, though.
But rebels sweeping the area soon spotted them. As they closed in, gunfire erupted. One rebel recalled that Gaddafi was injured in the shooting, while another claimed one of his own guards shot him deliberately, perhaps to save him from the humiliation of capture. When the fighters reached the pipe, they shouted at him to come out. Slowly, bloodied and staggering, Gaddafi emerged. Gong was the man in flowing robes and sunglasses who once lectured the world at the United Nations. Instead, a battered old man, filthy and wounded, was dragged to his feet. Rebels swarmed him shouting, "Muammar! Muammar!" Some pulled his hair, others punched him. The chaos was filmed on cell phones.
Damn, some pulled his ear, others was punching him.
Air. Others punched him. The chaos was filmed on cell phones from every angle.
Damn.
And within hours, the world would see the dictator's downfall, captured, raw, and unfiltered.
Damn.
The final moments remain controversial. Some insist he was beaten to death by rebels who had lost families in the war. Others believed he was caught in the crossfire. A few even say he was executed.
What if this guy's still alive though? What if he managed to... What if that was all a play and the guy just left? It's not funny though. But yeah, he deserved that. Like, you know, as I just say, bro. When you feel like you're on top of the world and you gotta do wrong to people, you gotta know karma is real. Like, your downfall be televised. And we all gonna cheer, swear to God, we all gonna cheer. You do that, you better pay the price too. In the end.
Executed deliberately to prevent him from becoming a rallying point if put on trial. What is certain is that his humiliation was broadcasted everywhere, on TV, online, and across social media. Videos showed him bloodied, stumbling, shoved around by fighters.
Yeah, that's what will have happened to the guy of Iran though. That guy of Iran, he still managed to escape, but yeah, if that happened to him, it would be nice too.
One disturbing clip, he appeared to be assaulted with a bayonet. Another showed him stripped to the waist, lifeless, his body pulled and dragged while rebels celebrated. Mutasim, his son, was also captured alive but later killed in custody. Their bodies were taken to
Damn! The guy who got hit by a bomb?
Also captured alive but later killed in custody. Their bodies were taken to Misrata, where the new authorities decided to put them on display. Crowds of women, men, and even children lined up outside a cold storage freezer to see for themselves. The NTC hesitated about what to do with the bodies. Some wanted a public burial. Others feared his grave would become a shrine for loyalists. In the end, they chose secrecy. After days of display, Gaddafi, his son Mutasim, and Abu Bakr Yunus Jabr were taken out to the desert. Before dawn on October 25th, they were buried in an unmarked grave. A few grainy videos surfaced later, showing a small, quiet funeral where Islamic prayers were said before their bodies were covered with sand.
Damn! Damn, that is crazy though. Yeah, I got one question, yo. Do you guys think deserved it or not?
Libya's leaders said they wanted the world to know he was gone, but they didn't want his final resting place to ever be found. A fatwa had been issued declaring that Gaddafi should not be buried in a Muslim cemetery, nor in a known place, to avoid sedition. Human rights groups like Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch demanded an investigation, but the new Libyan leaders brushed aside the calls. What is done, they seem to say. For Libyans who had lived under his rule, many didn't care about the details. They watched the videos, seen the body in the freezer, and buried years of fear alongside him. For the world, it was a shocking end to one of the most controversial leaders of modern times.
Facts.
For Gaddafi himself, a man who once imagined he would rule Africa and challenge the West, his last moments were not in palaces or battlefield, but in a muddy drainage pipe, surrounded by men shouting for revenge. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. I'm Elvis.
So I got one question though. Do you think he deserved it or what? Do you think this guy actually deserved it?
And you are awesome.
We are out. You know, 1 hour 43 minutes, that is enough. Let me go eat and hit the streets, you know what I'm saying? I love you guys so much. I got clips, I got videos. Put it back tomorrow, y'all.